Hello everyone, welcome to Wonder Garden. In today's video, I want to share with you some basic but extremely important aspects of orchid care, especially small yet highly effective tips that every orchid grower should know. Many people buy orchids to enjoy their flowers, but they don't know how to care for them after the blooms fade. As a result, these orchid pots, which seem to have lost their beauty and value, are abandoned, gradually wilting and dying in large numbers. That's why I decided to bring these seemingly hopeless orchids home and try to save them. You can see that this moss has started to develop white mold, which can invade and harm the orchid. First, I'll remove all the moss still clinging to the base of the plant. Moss is a medium widely favored by nurseries for its high moisture retention, ensuring the plant stays hydrated in professional care environments. However, when we bring the plant home, the care conditions change, especially since watering is often not properly controlled. If not adjusted in time, the moss will retain water for too long, causing the roots to become waterlogged, gradually rot, and eventually lead to the plant's death without us noticing. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. The next step is to gently remove all damaged or rotten roots. These roots no longer have the ability to absorb water or nutrients, and keeping them will make the plant prone to disease, hindering the recovery and growth of new roots. Be careful with each action, keeping only the healthy roots that are firm, brightly colored, and have good elasticity. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. I will leave this part of the flower branch to fix the plant when repotting. After trimming all the damaged roots, I'll rinse the entire orchid with clean water. This step thoroughly removes dust, remaining moss fragments, and soothes the freshly treated roots. It also helps the plant get accustomed to a clean new environment, preparing it for the next nurturing steps. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. To continue treating this orchid, I'll use a lemon. Lemon is a readily available natural ingredient with many wonderful benefits for plant care. Lemons contain citric acid, which gently sterilizes, cleans the root surface, and effectively prevents fungal diseases. Additionally, lemon helps neutralize the environment around the base, creating better conditions for new roots to grow. I'll use about 3 to 5 drops of lemon juice like this, mixed with 400 milliliters of clean water. This diluted lemon water will be used to clean and revitalize the orchid we just treated. Thanks to the lemon's mild antibacterial properties, the solution eliminates bacteria and mold lingering at the base while soothing the cut areas on the roots after trimming. Soak the plant for about 30 minutes to give it enough time to absorb and gently recover before moving to the next care steps. While waiting for the plant to soak in the lemon solution, I'll prepare another batch of lemon juice to care for other orchid pots in the garden. This time, I'll use about 1 teaspoon of lemon juice like this, diluted with 1 liter of clean water. Since lemons contain a high amount of citric acid, using it directly can damage or burn the leaf surface. Therefore, dilution is essential to ensure the solution retains its sterilizing and cleaning properties while remaining safe and gentle for the plant. Method 1. The first method is to use this diluted lemon juice solution to wipe the leaves. I'll lightly dip a soft cotton pad into the solution and wipe both sides of the leaves evenly. Wiping the leaves not only removes dust, mold, and insects from the surface, but also makes the leaves glossier, airier, and better able to absorb light for improved photosynthesis. When wiping leaves, remember one important thing. Dip the cotton pad in the solution, then gently squeeze out excess water. Don't wipe leaves with a pad that's too wet, as water dripping into the crevices between leaves and the stem can cause water accumulation, leading to diseases or rot at the leaf base. With orchids, it's crucial to keep the area between leaves and the stem dry and airy. Regularly check your orchid's leaves, as they reveal many signs about the plant's health. Sometimes you'll notice flower buds turning yellow and dropping quickly. A common cause of this is diseases often affecting orchids. And we can detect these signs early just by closely observing the leaves. I've compiled common leaf symptoms when orchids are diseased. You can review them carefully to compare with your plants. To detect whether the plant is diseased in time, wipe the leaves with lemon juice weekly. This both prevents diseases and allows timely treatment if the plant is infected. Don't forget to wipe the underside of the leaves. This is an area many people overlook, but it's a favorite hiding spot for harmful insects. When wiping the underside, if you notice sticky droplets like these, your orchid might be under attack by thrips. Or if you spot small white insects, those could be mealybugs. In such cases, if the orchid is in the blooming phase, it's prone to bud drop, flowers turning yellow, and falling early. The plant may even stop blooming altogether. A primary cause of this is diseases starting from the leaves. So, by observing carefully and detecting early, the plant has a better chance of recovering and growing healthily. I've just thoroughly wiped the orchid leaves with lemon water, and now you can see, the leaves look glossy, vibrant, and much more attractive. Thanks to the lemon water, the leaves are not only shinier, but also sturdier, helping the orchid better resist diseases and insects that may appear in the growing environment. And now, I'll move on to the second method, but before we start, if you've watched the video from the beginning and found it helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Wonder Garden to motivate me to share more great tips. Method 2. I'll continue using the lemon water solution prepared earlier to care for these orchids. Since roots are the most sensitive and easily damaged part of the plant, I'll dilute the solution further by adding 500 milliliters of clean water. This makes the solution gentler, safer for the roots, and prevents shocking the plant. After diluting, I'll water this solution directly at the base of the orchids needing recovery. This method not only gently sterilizes, but also revitalizes the root system, creating favorable conditions for the plant to produce new roots quickly and grow healthily. You can apply this method once a month to keep orchids healthy, especially to protect them from pests and diseases. The diluted lemon water solution not only cleans and mildly sterilizes, but also stimulates strong root growth, enhancing the plant's nutrient absorption. For each orchid pot, a small bottle of this solution is enough. No need to overwater, just apply consistently and correctly, and the plant will recover and thrive. You can see that when I care for orchids this way, they always grow very healthily. The root system develops strongly, firmly anchoring to the medium, not only stabilizing the plant, but also optimizing nutrient absorption. The leaves maintain a glossy green, full of vitality, and show almost no signs of pests or diseases. Thanks to proper care from root to tip, the orchid becomes robust, better withstanding weather and environmental changes. Now, I'll return to the original orchid base. After treating it with the lemon solution for 30 minutes, I'll plant it into a new pot. The planting process is as usual. I'll line the bottom of the pot with some foam to ensure aeration and good drainage. Next, I'll use treated pine bark as the main potting medium. Then, gently place the orchid base in the center of the pot and cover it with pine bark to secure the plant. To help the plant stabilize in the new environment, I'll use a small metal rod to fix the stem, preventing movement that could affect forming young roots. Finally, I'll cover the surface with a thin layer of moss to retain moisture for the base and create a favorable environment for the plant to adapt and recover quickly. For this sunburned leaf, I'll use a specialized knife to remove the damaged parts, preventing infection from spreading to nearby areas. To sterilize and help the cut dry faster, I'll apply cinnamon powder to the cut. The lemon juice solution used for soaking the base will be repurposed to water directly into the newly planted orchid pot. This solution not only sterilizes but also stimulates healthy root growth. Note: for newly repotted plants like this, place them in a cool, airy spot, avoiding direct sunlight for the first few days to give the plant time to adapt. After about 7 to 10 days, when the plant stabilizes and the leaves look fresh again, you can move it to a place with gentle light for regular care. I hope this video is helpful for you. If you enjoy my videos, please hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to support me. You can leave many comments and ask questions in the comments section. I try to read your comments as much as possible and respond to those I see. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.